be talking about the importance of having a mentor in your life. If I could name one thing that's had the biggest impact on my life, it'd be all the mentors I've had along the way, all the coaches, all the people that I've had a chance to learn from. And if you are in a position where you are trying to take your life to a different level, you're trying to get a different position in your workplace, you're trying to grow a business, if you find a mentor who can help guide you through processes, to help guide conversation, to help give you new ideas, that's where a lot of magic can happen for yourself. So I want to share with you, I guess, a few stories that of mentors who've helped me along the way. And hopefully on this live stream here today, I'll be able to answer some of your questions. But most importantly, I want you to be thinking about who it is that you seek to for guidance in your life, your career, your business. Okay, because you want to get somewhere. The fastest way is to ask for help. You ask for help by asking those that are in a position where maybe they've been in those shoes already. You find someone who's already done what you're trying to do, and you can ask them for advice if you can reach out to them. You model their habits and so on, and that's what a mentor can do for you. Can show you things. And many mentors throughout my life. I mean, um, the very first time I ever bought a business suit was when I was 20 years old. I was not even on I'd never flown before. I remember A10 Archer was one of my first mentors who guided me through getting a business suit. Went to a business conference in Toronto, and it kind of opened up my eyes to the business world. And then I got into business. Then I needed to find a business mentor. Thankfully, I found one. His name was Dennis Prudhomme, and he became a big mentor for me, especially in the area of I didn't know how to read financial statements. I had no idea what I was doing. So Dennis would show me what to do. We actually got a chance to fly to Dubai, Abu Dhabi together in the past, and we had a chance to really, I had a chance to really pick his brain. It was very valuable to me. And I remember one of the things that he said was, you can have all the things in the world, all the materialistic things in the world, Kendall, but at the end of the day, it just adds more stress to your life. So try to keep your life as simplified as possible. And I always remember that everything I do, all the decisions that I make throughout my life, I think of how do I make my life as easy and as simplified as possible. I guess my question to anyone who's watching right now is, what are the things that you do when you like tell me about some of the mentors that you've had in your life and how they've helped you. If there's one way that they've helped you, why don't you put it in the comments here below, like type it into the chat and so on. I'd love to hear about what they've done for you. But for myself, it's been giving me knowledge that I've been able to apply in my life, my business, and so on. Another thing that I've learned from several mentors in the past was the importance of relationships and how it affects a certain person. The better your relations are with your friends, your family, your spouse, your kids, and so on, the better your life, your career will be for yourself. You'll have more opportunities. You'll be more clear headed. You'll be more focused, and so on. If you find yourself, struggling with that, it's stopping a lot of you, and you need to go back and kind of fix those relationships. You need to go back and forgive certain people, because the stronger your relations are, they have this quote, and it says, "Happy at home means happy at work." So if something's not happening right at home, you got to fix that. So it's always a work in progress. You always go back and fix things. And it's very important that you do that, because I guarantee you, if you start doing that, these little things every single day, good things will happen with your life. And when I got into Nietzsche gear, I was talking about Dennis. Dennis was a very good mentor to me. And then I started hiring people. I started hiring, going to meet people, and Damon John would be one of the people I would go and hire to meet. I had a consulting session with him in New York. Had a chance to go pick his brain. I had all these pages of notes for 1 hour with him, and I remember taking a picture with him out there. And so that was pretty cool, doing that kind of stuff. The mentor's advice, you apply them to your business because they've been through it, will help shortcut your learning curve to get to you to where you want to be. And learning from these people has really opened up my eyes to things that I probably would not have been able to experience for a long time. So if you have someone who you look up to and they give you some advice and it comes from the heart, and they say something that maybe you aren't prepared for, or they give you some advice that maybe kind of challenges your thinking, it can be a good idea to use that and to try to learn from their mistakes. One of the worst things that can happen is you go to someone that you look up to, you go to a mentor, and you ask them a question, and you completely ignore that what they said, how they're trying to help you, and you go and make that same mistake that they try to push you away from. That's to me is very frustrating, because I've actually had that happen to myself, where people come ask me questions, they go and they ignore the question, they just go and do it anyway, and they end up in that same problem that I tried to get them out of. So if you want to have the best relationship with a mentor, you have to be coachable. What that means is you have to be willing to not get offended. You have to be willing to take advice. You have to be willing to implement actionable items that they say that you need to do. Because if you're able to do that, that mentor, that coach is going to be super excited for you. They're going to be super excited to see your progress. They're going to be super excited as you're growing, because they're going to be part of your journey. There's nothing, more difficult than a know-it-all, right? We all know people like that. So if you want to get somewhere quicker, you must be coachable. You must be willing to take advice that comes from the heart, that's trying to help you to get you to where you want to be. So I just wanted to share with a few things like that here today that have helped me. Getting a chance to work with different people has really allowed me to broaden my mindset, to think about different possibilities. It's funny. If you're around a certain person for a long time, especially if that person has further advanced their life in different ways than you, maybe you in your present circumstance, it's really easy to get inspired. And if you're around them long enough, what starts to happen is you start to develop this, he's just like me, or she's just like me. I could probably do that too. And if you can start doing that for yourself, start thinking that way, you start to enhance your mindset into thinking like, I can actually do that. So you start believing it. Once you start believing in that, you just hit a different level, and you're that much closer to achieving the goals that you want in your life. Awesome. I have a question here. Curry, good to see you. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, mentors are awesome. I'm glad that you had a really good mentor there, Curry. That's awesome. Yeah, they can have such a profound impact on our life, our career, that they can stir us in a different direction. But you have to be willing to ask for help. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. No one's gonna be able to help you if you don't ask for it, right? So everyone that I've been able to get advice from, I just went up and asked for it. I emailed them, I called them, I would go to their Facebook page, their websites, and so on. So if there's someone that you're seeking guidance from, reach out to them. What's the worst that they can say? No? Then you move on to the next one. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate that. Again, mentors, key to success. You want to get ahead faster, find a mentor, learn from them, model them, take their advice, adopt their daily habits, because they're probably doing something that you're not doing, or maybe they're doing something that you just haven't convinced yourself to do yet. So that's very important that if you get a chance to do that, it can help take you to where you want to be much, much quicker. Okay. Let's see. Joel, my man, good to see you. I hope you're all doing amazing. Awesome, Joel. Joel is one of my clients, and he's doing amazing stuff out in the West Coast. Super proud of him and his partner there, and they're doing amazing things. Watch for them on Facebook, doing awesome stuff. Super awesome. Happy to work with you, man. Cool. So, key message for today: the importance of finding a mentor. The importance of more importantly, asking for help. Being able to get outside your comfort zone, being able to to push your ego away and say, I need help. I need advice on this. I'm going to go and ask someone about it. A lot of times that can stop us from asking for help. So if you want to get from where you are to where you want to be, you want to grow that business, you want to get your life to a different level, you got to ask for help. We don't get anywhere in our life by alone. We have guidance from people. We have people that care about us. We have mentors and coaches and so on. So it's very, very, very important. Okay. If you have any questions with that, you want to work with me, reach out to me anytime. If you have any questions about virtual work, I do a ton of that online, doing stuff like this on live stream, on Zoom, on webinars, and so on. Happy to talk to you more about that in the future as well. Awesome. So I hope everyone's doing amazing today, and that you take this video and you use it to whatever way that serves you, and focus on finding a mentor that's there to help you, that's there to help you grow. And most importantly, that has your best interests in mind. I've had a few mentors, unfortunately, that I've had to kind of separate from because they never had my best interest in mind. And so I started to feel that and I recognized that, I moved on to a different one, or I just stepped away from that relationship with them. So you want someone that has your best interest in mind. You want someone that wants the best for you. Last but not least, the most important relation that you can have is with the people that are closest to you. So develop the relations with the people that are closest to you. It will help everything else on the outer world, your career, your life, your business. Everything starts to look better. No matter, even if you have a bad day, your home life, just because it's built, you'll build it as life goes on. You'll look forward to going home. You'll look forward to going to that place where you have a safe place where you can go and be yourself. But if the home's chaotic, just like a business, a career, and so on, then now your life's going to be chaos. So you got to think about trying to build that at home so that you can replicate that into your career. All right. Vincent, good to see you. Good to see you. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. There are ones that are positive and ones that are negative in workplace settings. Absolutely. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. There's so many different type of people out there that you'll know. Follow your gut. You'll know who's got your back and who really wants the best for you. You want to be positive, but also if you want to attract those kind of people out into your life, try to be that type of person for someone else. It's easier to find those type of people to come across your path. You don't like the way things are, then change it. Change it with the way that you approach the world every day. Change it with the way that you wake up every day. Change it with the way that you pray every day, and so on. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I got to head out. Have an amazing day. It's good to talk to you all again. Again, it's Kendal Netmaker. Today, we're focusing on the importance of a mentor. If you are looking for a mentor, reach out to that person. Reach out to people. If you can't find them, go on their Facebook, go on their YouTube, go on their Instagram, watch their videos, watch what they do, and there's probably something in there that they're doing right that maybe you aren't doing right yet at this moment. So find those habits, adapt them into your life, and watch the amazing things that can happen with you. Have an amazing day. We'll talk to you again soon. This is Kendal Netmaker. See you later.